Not sure why I do this. It just feels good. Just noticing myself. Okay, hello and welcome to day 33 of 108 days of Internal Alchemy with me, Sara. This is very bright. What am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing that number. No. So this is a little bit fluoro something. So it's in the white, it becomes very white. All right, welcome to today's session. Welcome to practice. Today we're going to talk about coming home to my body. So today we're going to establish a new concept, which is coming home to my body. So the word coming home, this is where we go. So I'm doing this because I feel like it's time to become myself 100%. It's time to live my life beyond the illusions of the world. I have no interest in being run by old programs, old operating systems from the past that was installed when I was a younger version of myself, a less powerful version, a less I'm not going to say less powerful because that's not what it is. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about this, that nothing happens to us, it's only happening for us. So I wasn't less powerful. I was just going through my human experience to learn to hold contrast and to realize that I can choose. So that's what we're doing here. Welcome to practice. I hope you have dropped into your spinal flow already. If you are new, welcome. This is a process that builds on each other. So this is day 33. So go back to day 1. No, you can do it however you want. If you want to do it my way, if you want to build, if you really want to uncover the process and learn the things that I'm doing, then I highly suggest you do it in a sequence because there's an intention behind that. So the point here, what we're doing is to come home to the body. So it's early morning here, and I'm really moving a lot of energy at the moment. So I'm a month into this practice, going live every day, showing up every day, and I'm really expanding my whole capacity as a human, and that's why I'm here. And I'm doing this as an energetic setup for myself so that I can expand and evolve into the next layer of being that I know that I am capable of becoming. Well, it's not becoming, I'm returning. It's like I'm remembering who I am. I'm just letting go of what is not me. So I'm not really becoming anyone else. I'm just becoming more of myself. Bolster I was sitting on, so you saw I descended, I don't know, dropped. So I'm moving a lot of energy right now. And I'm moving a lot of energy right here in the back of the hips. And it's on the left-hand side, so it's connected to my feminine side. So my history is that I've had a lot of armor to navigate this world, and I'm releasing all of it. And I'm just moving with my own personal power and my own conviction in myself and my own ability to deal with the world and handle the world and face whatever I'm met. And I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to hold my emotions. I wasn't able to hold my truth in certain circumstances, mostly in and around men, I'm realizing. And that it's been easier for me to stand up in relationships with women and connect, and with men I've had a very different experience. So it's almost like I became a man to survive in this world, and I'm not interested in any of that anymore. So here I am. Okay, so I hope you're moving when I'm talking, because there's going to be more of that. So coming home to my body is truly the concept of just coming home and feeling and moving with whatever is. So what I was feeling today and why I decided to do this episode like this today, I had tomorrow's episode in my agenda, and then I felt not resonating. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to return home to my body. That's what I want to do. And I was like, okay. So I just want to sit here and move like I want to move. So that's what you're going to do, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to set you free. So I'm not here to teach you a routine. I'm here to awaken you inside of you so that you can start to move and so that you can start to express who you are in truth of who you are, your truth, your being. I'm not interested in you applying my truth or my way of being. I'm interested in setting you free. So we're going to hang out in our bodies here, and I'm going to talk to you. And I want you to normalize just hanging out in your body, and that this is the safe space. So as I'm moving a lot of deep energy, I've done a lot of work, so I'm not concerned about myself at all. It's just a little bit painful and a little bit heavy. So when the energy starts to move in the body, it compresses. So to move the energy, we have to compress. So I've been in an expanded phase, so I'm dropping you guys deeper into the process of alchemy here. As you are hanging out in your body and I'm hanging out in mine. So we are inviting the alchemy process. And then if things start to get worse for a while, it's because we have to go through that process. Before the energy can move, we have to compress. You cannot birth a child without the contractions. Let's just let's just arrive in that. That is a truth that none of us are, saying that that's not true. The same thing is when we move energy out of the body. So it's this contraction and expansion. That is the tool that God, life, universe, source, whatever you call it, is using for us to move and to move things forward. Like, come on. The contractions is like, let's go. So when I'm contracting, I know it's just temporary. So it's contracting this whole. So you can look. This is no judgment, but I can look at my body and see where I have unprocessed mass tissue energy. Where is that? It's where I keep. It's where my body is storing things. So it's around the hips, it's around the thighs, and my thighs are changing. I'm 48 years old and they are changing. So is the body. So my core physical shape is changing. Do I necessarily believe that that's going to happen without me feeling anything? No. So I have to allow this process to happen. During that time, if I feel uncertain, I return to my body. If I feel I'm not connected, I return to my body. If I feel yucky, I return to my body. If I feel any kind of negativity, I return, I process it, I deal with it. So it's about when we feel, so I have this highly, highly uncomfortable feeling in my body. It's not pain, it's not ache, it's not pressure. It's pressure, but it's not a high number. It's just constant. It's like a 5, and it's just like that. So I know that coming home to my body is the only way that I'm going to help the body to move this, and I also need to speak to the energy. So there's two parts. Return to the body and move it, address the energy that is needed to be addressed. So I completely changed this setup today so it will fit you, so you can learn a new concept. So I'm shifting and moving. It doesn't matter how you move, it's that you move. Simba has a fantastic saying. He says, what's the best position, like a work position, if you're sitting at the desk? It's the next position. So it doesn't matter what position you have, as long as you don't keep it forever or for a long time. So when you want to move, you just move. I don't feel like doing anything strenuous today, but just sitting here, addressing the emotion, addressing the concept, just being here with you just moves my energy, because I'm moving the energy and I'm talking to the energy. So I'm processing at the same time as I'm moving. So from here, grab your notebook. And the question is, what is moving through you? I just need truth. We just need truth after truth after truth after truth. So what is the truth of coming home to your own body? Just normalize sitting in your deep squat. This is a fantastic position to practice in. So you can, if you're unable to be straight, then you can just curl in, and then you can rise up, stand on, you can even, this is what I do. I'm awakening my legs a lot. So we are on our way to stand up in the practice, but we're only on day 33 yet. So, but it's like, okay, so I want to move energy like this. And just moving the energy in my thighs and my hips. So what is the truth of coming home to your own body today? It's all that is important. The truth in your body is all that is important. Especially if you don't feel very well. And if I feel good, then all I want to do is be in my body. So I'm returning home to my body as a place to go when I feel happy, and the place to go when I feel sad. So finalize the sentence and come back to movement with me. So my body wants to do the breath of life. Follow me or hang out in your own way. So I'm opening up the chest, inviting oxygen, inviting life. So even though I feel a bit murky, I lean in to the practice. I find salvation in the practice. I find salvation in the teachings. That is my refuge. That is my home. This is where I build my personal power. This is where I meet myself. So I constructed the container that I need to expand. So this YouTube channel is what I need in order to expand myself. So what do you need to do in order to expand yourself? Where are you being called to live in alignment? So I'm being called to speak my truth and live my truth in a much, 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 much wider perspective, or deeper. and center. I need something to drink. I didn't do any preparations. I just, let's go. That's what my body wanted. Just relax and allow it to settle. The fact that we're going between states is a way for me to work on your reactivity. Because the most problems that are created between us and other people is the fact that we are a bit overreactive, that we aren't fully centering ourselves and actually share from a place where I know who I am. The way that I'm expressing myself is not a reflection of that. This doesn't take away that there is no right or wrong in how you want to act or how you want to treat other person. That's completely up to you. Because, so in the next episode, we're going to talk about everything happens for me. So if everything happens for me, then it doesn't matter who I am. I will be guided towards I'm supposed to be. The awareness inside of that will decide where you're going. The reactivity is going to keep you in a position and a frequency that if you're anything like me, you don't want to be there. If you want to be there, that is completely fine. We're just different. Different is fine. Everything is fine. Multiple truths. So I'm sharing where I'm going, and this is how I get there. And it's realizing that the reactivity is not who I am. So it's not about removing your activity because it's bad. You're here to remove your activity because it's what you want to do. It's like what you feel called to do. So there's no like, there's nothing like that here. This is where we go because we are called. Movement. So we take one stroke of truth. We integrate, we reflect, and then another truth arrives. Their activity is not my truth. It's a residue from the past of the hardships that I had to go through in order to find my way. So I let that go. I return to the present moment. I take full accountability for everything that I think, speak, and act. And I come home to my body and I alchemize instant. That doesn't mean that I'm perfect, because there is no such thing as perfection. That is not a healthy thing to strive for. I just strive for having a frequency in my body that aligns with the freedom that I know is available. So as I create the freedom in my body, the freedom opens up externally. Hanging out in my body, returning to truth, remembering who I am, and from here, I make my decisions. When I feel uncertain, this is where I return. When I feel like I don't have the answers, this is where I return. Where I feel like I'm not believing in myself, this is where I return. When I feel I have a frequency in my body that I don't want to have, this is where I return. I don't return to shift. I return to alchemize. I return to look the truth in the eyes, alchemize whatever is not true, and I keep only the truth. And I move as my body wants to, returning root lock, bringing my awareness down to the body, down to my sovereign self. The more I open up my body, the quicker I return. I woke up with an iffy feeling. It didn't go away during the walk. It didn't go away when I kind of ticked off the little things that I had on my to-do list for today. And my body was calling me here. I need to transmit. I need to speak to this energy and clear that energy in myself. So now the stiffness is gone. I felt constricted and restrained before. I was sitting and I was keeping myself kind of put. So I realized, okay, I have to do the live and just be my complete self for 30 minutes, and then I will return. So I return home. I don't even do anything. I didn't do anything. It's like I just moved. I felt a lot of energy moving when I did this practice, but I didn't move. I was only addressing the energy. I came to my body and I shifted my state only by being here with you. What does that mean for me? That means that I'm in my truth when I sit here and talk like this and just share. That moved my energy. So where in your life is the body calling you to move energy? Notebook. I'm being called to move energy in, or you fill your own blanks. You're becoming advanced students because I want to give you a lot of freedom. If I keep holding on to you, then you're going to hold on to me, and then that's not freedom. You just need me for a while. And that could be years, but not forever. Usually people hang out with me for a couple of years and then they go live their own life. And then they check in and report, and we, have this connection forever. And then you're just all in my field and I feel you and, wish you the best. But we're so connected because we know what you've gone through, It's like having a bunch of, it's like having birds that they don't understand their greatness and that they can fly. And then after a while, they fly away. They have to fly away. They can sit with me. That's not the point. So are you hanging out in your body now? Are you moving? Are you taking the opportunity? So from here on now, these sessions are going to be the intention for you to come home to your body every time, no matter what that is. I want your body to call for these sessions because this is for your body. It's not for your mind. It's not for, anything else. It's for your body and your system to feel, oh, there's a beer commercial in Sweden that says it's like Gold of the North, where you can be yourself for a little while. That's the slogan. It's like, just be yourself for a little while. And this is the thing. That's the feeling, like, oh, I can return to this place and I can just be whatever it is. If I'm pissed off, I can just be pissed off here. I can be happy. I can be sad. I can be all over the place. Because when we keep on, that's why it's so good if you do this from day one till the day 108 and do at least one session per day. And if you do it every day, this is going to change your life because we are giving something for the body to return to and just be. And when we allow ourselves to just be, and we can allow that to, and I can just hold myself in that and just be and talk to the process, talk to the emotions, talk to the energies, and then address any situation that is keeping me from feeling free. So I'm addressing everything and everyone in my life that comes before me. If it's not a clean energy, if it's something that is undealt with, not spoken to. Okay, I have 5 minutes. I'm going to give you a short story. So I was bitten in the leg by a dog in the neighborhood. So we moved to a gated community because we wanted to feel safe so we can run, you know. So that's the that's the hilariousness of it all. I've never been afraid of the Thai street dogs. Simba's been super afraid of the Thai street. I just walk cuddle with them. Or I know when they are aggressive and I just, with my energy, I've had no problem. So last month, there's this happy, Thai soy dog that got adopted, and it bit me in the leg. So it's unruly and whatnot. So I had to go 5 times and get the full rabies uh, thing vaccination. So that has been a whole mess. My body has reacted so strongly to it. I mean, it really, really affected me for like a month. So this lady who owns the dog, she's transferring me for the hospital costs. And she's just not happy about that at all. She's just she's just not liking the situation. And I'm like, I'm not so sure what I'm supposed to do with this. This is your dog. So anyway, now everything is paid, everything is cleared. And the thing is that since we live in the same neighborhood, the ties in the neighborhood, so the gated community in itself has spoken to her. I haven't told her not to tell them. They found out because they talk about everyone knows, because our housekeeper knows, then everyone knows. So someone has told her that she needs to come over here and apologize. So now when everything is paid and done, she's messaging me like, yeah, I'm in the neighborhood tomorrow. Maybe we can meet. And I'm like, sure, I'm available after 4. And she's like, I'm only there by 1, but we can meet at the riverside. And I'm like, and she says, we can always meet at the riverside. And I'm like, what is the riverside? I'm like, this energy is just nonsense. She doesn't want to talk to me. I don't really care. I'm done. So the way that I'm going to respond to, I'm going to reach out with a voice message and say, we don't have to do this. Honestly, we don't have to do this. If you want to come and meet me, do that, but do that because you want to. You don't have to come here, because I don't want to entertain myself in that thing. I can feel her energy. I can feel the whole thing just compressing me by talking. I'm not interested. So I'm just going to say, instead of playing some sort of game with her and, playing along with, okay, I'll see you next time. No worries. Da, da, da. Then there's a next time. Then I'm connected with her for, whenever she decides to come back to the neighborhood. I'm not available for that. So I'm going to say, just don't, there's no need. And it doesn't matter how she responds. It's because I speak to the energy. That is the point. I come home to myself. I feel, okay, why am I feeling like this? Yeah, because I'm entangled in something that I don't want to be entangled with. And I just speak to that and remove it. End of thing. Okay, a little bit different session today. We'll see how this develops. We'll just have to see. If you want to work with me, Mastermind is the way. We start August 26th, alchemize anything. You come to me with your issue. I will do my magic. We At the same time, we work with the underlying energies. We address the issue from because it's an awareness problem and a consciousness problem. So we lock ourselves in the problem through the mind and through our belief systems and our awareness, like this. And then we block the energy from below because the energy is not moving. So we move the energy. I'm just doing this. We're moving the energy in the whole body, but it's bottom and top. So we move the energy in the body and we open up the consciousness. And we open up the consciousness. That's when magic happens. August 26th, we begin. That's it. 30 minutes. I love you. And this is happening. And yeah, I can feel energy moving. See you tomorrow.